There are things you can do to speed up your metabolism. Let's dive into what your metabolism is and how you can actually support it without crazy diet changes or having to live at the gym. My name's Sam. I'm a physical therapist with a doctorate in physical therapy, and I'm obsessed with health and wellness, and I want to give you practical, science-based advice that will help you live a better life. Your metabolism is how your body turns food into energy and then uses that energy to power everything your body needs to do. We're talking breathing, thinking, even blinking. Your body is constantly using that energy, which we refer to as burning calories, and it's doing it just to keep you alive. So we refer to this as your basal metabolic rate, or BMR. And that actually accounts for most of the calories you burn every day. So these are the calories you're burning just laying on the couch all day watching Netflix. A 150-pound woman might burn around 1,400 calories a day just at rest. Like she's doing absolutely nothing, but she's just existing. As you'll see soon, it really depends on her body composition and how much muscle she has, but we will get into that. So here's the thing. If you eat more than your body needs, those extra calories are stored into fat cells, and over time, that's what leads us to gain weight. I need you to know your metabolism doesn't turn on or off. It's always on. If your body were to stop converting food into energy, you would die. So you can't kill or ruin your metabolism. When we talk about boosting our metabolism, what we're really talking about is just increasing the number of calories our body burns on the daily, and this lets us eat more without gaining weight. It's about improving our body's ability to use energy and avoid storing excess fat. We're going to talk about 3 main ways that you can boost your metabolism, and these are all within your control, and that's great. So the first way, and this is by far the most effective way to increase your metabolism, is just to build more muscle on your body. And this is because muscle tissue burns more calorie at rest than fat does or any other tissue in our body. So a pound of muscle burns around 6 to 7 calories per day compared to fat, which only burns about 2. So if you have more muscle on your body, even if you're just laying on the couch and you're watching Netflix, you're still burning more calories than someone doing the exact same thing who has less muscle on their body. And then to build and maintain that muscle, you need enough protein. Protein's going to help keep that muscle on your body and help you grow more muscle. The great thing about protein is it also has a higher thermal effect, which just means that our body has to burn a lot of calories just to digest the protein. And protein has a higher thermic effect than eating carbs or fat. The second way to boost your metabolism is just to move your body more daily. Now, this doesn't have to be formal exercise. You don't need to be in an exercise outfit. You don't need to be at the gym. You don't need to be playing a sport. You just need to move your body. All movement counts. So all of the advice that people give, like park at the end of the parking lot and walk a further distance to the store, or take the stairs instead of taking the elevator, play with your kids on the playground, like all of that really does add up, and it does increase your metabolism if you're doing these things regularly, like every day. This is where NEAT comes in, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and this is just a very fancy way of saying all the calories you burn from movement outside of formal exercise. So walking, cleaning, pacing while you talk on the phone, even fidgeting. So a fun fact, some studies show that fidgeting all day can burn up to 300 extra calories. And that's more than some people burn in a whole workout. So if you are a foot tapper, you click your pen, you are shifting in your seat, well, good news, you are burning more calories than you think, and you're actually helping your metabolism. We all know a person who just never sits down and they're always pacing, they're always on the go. When you think of that person, they're pretty trim, aren't they? And they may not ever actually formally exercise, but it's because all of that movement adds up to significant calorie burn every day. The third way to really boost your metabolism is around self-care. Now, it's not all just about building muscle and increasing the movement you do throughout the day. Your metabolism really is deeply connected to your overall well-being. And I know you're tired of hearing some of these things, but they're true, and it's really true when it comes to your metabolism. So it's the basic things like staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, right? Poor sleep messes with your hunger hormones and reduces the calorie burn you have throughout the next day. You have to eat enough food. Extreme calorie restriction slows down your metabolism and makes your body hold on to fat. And for the same reason, you need to reduce the stress in your life. If you are constantly in a fight or flight or a survival mode, your body prioritizes surviving, not burning fat. And so your body will hold on to the fat. Chronic stress can also increase cortisol, which will also lead to storing more fat, especially around our belly region. So those basic self-care things really do add up, and it really does matter if you're wanting to boost your metabolism, increase your calorie burn, and be able to eat more without gaining weight. Okay, let's talk about the flip of this, which is actually slowing down your metabolism. And spoiler alert, it's just the exact opposite of what we've been talking about. So crash diets, chronic stress, poor sleep, low muscle mass, and inactivity, all of these things slow down your metabolism, which is that it makes your body burn fewer calories, and in some cases, it also makes your body store more fat. Your metabolism isn't fixed, it's very flexible. So even if you've been taking terrible care of yourself and you have significantly slowed down your metabolism, you didn't break it. There are small daily things you can do, and they make a big difference over time. And you have control over all of these things, right? You have control over putting more muscle on your body, getting more movement throughout the day, and just taking better care of yourself. And that's a great thing. If you want real science-based wellness tips that make sense, no gimmicks, hit the follow button and stick around. Your body will thank you.